Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. We're back after this week. Quite lucky. But anyway, we're going to get straight into it. I think we just finished doing Omega. I hadn't bought everything there, I know that much, but we had just finished doing Omega. Don't know if I got any new messages. Just have a quick look. That'll be a no. And I think I just checked. She's lying to me. Rude. Right. So, like I said, I think we've just finished doing Omega. Obviously, we've got a few places that we can visit. I know there's somewhere around here. Not sure whereabouts around here. But I believe in one of these systems we got a message that they want us to go and visit. See, they've changed how it's done ever so slightly. I'm going to go right over here first, because why not? Oh my god. Right, what do we have here? Is it just a singular planet? It's not. What did it scan? Right mouse. Try that again, right mouse button. God. I don't remember how you do this and do it well.
Launching probe.
Whether that made any real difference, I don't know. Yeah, hang on. There was a blip there. Oh, that'll do.
Probe launched.
Well, it's poor results already, so, yeah. I'm going to count that as mostly done. Let's see what's here. Because there's one of these planets that they want... Oh god, look at that for a peek. Straight out of the box.
Probe away.
Oh. So we do need to get some iridium looking at that. That is...
Element 0 is used for bioamp and omni-tool upgrades, which allows squad members who have biotic and tech powers to be much more effective.
I know you can end up with a shitload of resources. Oh, look at that.
Probe away.
Yeah, I don't have a shed ton of probes yet. Obviously got to research for things like that.
Probe launched.
Yeah, element 0.
Probe
Very
away.
valuable. Oh, there's another peak there somewhere. That's kind of like the highest one for it. Any more? Nope. I did say we need some iridium.
Probe away. Launching probe.
That's what I remember about this, but at the beginning of the game you spend a lot of time returning back to the fuel stations, refueling and getting more probes.
Probe launched.
It still says good, so there's still apparently some peaks that I'm missing. Not sure where. Can't see any real decent peaks there. Oh, take that back.
Probe launched.
And that's took it only down to moderate. Oh, hang on.
Launching probe.
Still only moderate. Okay. It's a little peak of some sort. There. Anything better? Oh. I suppose that's kind of a bit better.
Launching probe. Probe away.
Oh my god, it's still moderate. I really can't be missing such a big peak. Oh, I can. Quite easily, apparently, as well.
Probe launched.
Now it's shown is depleted, so I can leave it. I think that is most of this system. I don't believe I can maximise a lot of the planets initially because you get quests and things like that on them. So let's go back out. It's probably gonna have to do like that.
At 1/2 capacity.
Yeah. Do as you start out. Keep going back. Refuel. Run out of cash. Can't just buy the full stack. Right, let's head over to this one. Because it's close by. Right, well, I've got a couple of little planets here. Oh, it's a rich planet. I'm probably not going to be able to find a damn thing on that, because after all it's me. Perhaps if I actually press the button, don't I? Scam. Oh, that's a nice peak.
Probe launched.
As is that one.
Probe launched.
Any more? Well, there's sort of a mid-peak over here.
Probe away.
I'm going to go for it because it is iridium and that I do need that. Yep. There's a lot of platinum there, but there's another peak. Yeah.
Probe launched.
I can still get that one, that's alright then. It's not 100% sure whether I could or couldn't. It's already dropped down to moderate.
Probe away.
Come on, this big area here, there's got to be something. Surely. Or is it going to be lots of little peaks?
Probe launched. Launching probe.
God. Oh,
Probe launched.
right, Spot. I'm happy at that. When it gets down to par, don't see the point of flogging a dead horse, as they say. It's a little rock. This is only good.
Probe launched.
I'm going to take it back myself a little bit there.
Probe away. Probe launched.
Oh, saw the peak.
Probe away.
Again, you need to do all this for research, so it's worth it.
Launching probe.
There you go, I can now afford another upgrade.
Launching probe.
That's dropped it down to mod threat.
Probe away.
Kind of a peak somewhere over there.
Away.
Obviously, I could keep going and get literally every single bit off of it and get the depleted rank on it, but honestly, when it's down to 4, there's no point going any further. I remember last time that I played, when I played the original of this, you ended up with that much resources. By the end of the game, it was kind of like, yeah, okay, no use for it. Start.
I have detected an anomaly.
She's detecting an anomaly. Anomalous. Oh.
Probe launched.
So get the resources while we're here.
Process interrupted at parse point
Launching probe.
65532.
Scans have found something.
Anomaly detected. Signal scans detect a transmitter matching a Cerberus encryption is registered to an unknown deep cover operative. Cerberus operative life signs unconfirmed. Other transmissions that match known Eclipse coded communications also detected. Well, that is the mission that the elusive man said that he wanted you to go and recover something from.
Probe away.
So, not being funny, we don't quite know what that's all about. It is Cerberus, so it's probably as dodgy as hell. Because we know how dodgy they are. That'll do.
Probe launched.
So we'll finish doing the scans, and then we'll pay a visit.
Launching probe.
I'll put it down to mod for that. Another peak there.
Probe launched.
And when I was over here, it looked like there was kind of a sort of peak, but not a massively strong one.
Launching probe.
Oh,
Launching probe.
oh come on, drop down to 4. Just love scanning for life forms.
Probe launched.
Well, that was my last probe anyway, so not being funny. I guess we'll go do the mission. Who am I taking? I'm going to take Zaid because the blue sun's there. And probably Miranda, because you know she might be able to schmooze them. I think I'm already using the best equipment I want to. That arc projector. Oh god. Neither of them are actually very good. I'll keep the singularity projectors for now. At least they whip the weapons out. Why? First things first. Does the squad need to do leveling up? You can't spend it on anything. Neither can Miranda. No. Oh. So, okay. Let's just check our weapons. Yeah, everybody's using the right ones. as always, make sure you do a little bit of a look-see. See what they might have hidden away. So you are kind of funneled into the mission. And I've got to remember you hit space to go into cover in this constantly. Yeah.
Here goes.
Oh, it's gas cover.
My pay.
Rude. Oh, sorry. Oh, I'm nearly out of bullets again already.
Anyone else want some?
Well, as Zaid's got up, I'm going to say that's clear. But I thought I had more bullets than that. Probably not actually upgraded the weapon enough yet. Holding cell bypass. Right, let's have a look. Okay, those. Let's see. Subject ID. Cerberus agent Tyrone Rawlings. Clips targeted Agent Rawlings some time ago. We know Rawlings is connected to the encrypted data we acquired. The data could conclusively prove Cerberus' involvement in the Rachni experiments. We believe Rawlings possesses a cipher that can be used to decrypt the data. Without the cipher, the data could take years for Eclipse to decode. Okay, well, I suspect that's from the previous game. Agent Rawlings proved difficult to capture, having insinuated himself... Insinuated? It's not the word I would have used, but anyway, himself on board a ship bound for the Attican Traverse. He had won over the loyalty of the ship's crew, believed him to be a human dignitary on a mission of discovery. Our own agents managed to disable the ship and hobble its defences long enough to extract Rawlings. We lost a lot of good money in obtaining that asset. This data had better be worth the expense. It's so not going to be. Also, they did interrogate him. The interrogation has failed. I'm having a terrible time with my words today. Despite some of the most advanced interrogation techniques, Agent Rawlings managed to evade our questions. When we applied more invasive methods, he proved resistant to those as well. Eventually, Agent Rawlings' resistance caused Tempest to fly, and we considered it unfortunate that Rawlings did not live to pass on the cipher. We have men working on the cipher, to decipher the encryption now. As long as we control this data, its mere existence remains a powerful tool against Cerberus. I want it. Hello? Not being funny, we both tried to play the game of Warp Hunt. Oh god, they've both got the tech armor like I have. Well, it looks like they're all dead. Get away, Saeed. Oh, actually, finish exploring that room first. Where the first lot came from. Right, so I think it was that one. Again, with my memory, I forgot in the amount of time it took for me to swap between the ones there. I like Miranda, she always looks like such a badass. anything else hidden away to try and get me to miss it. Because it's me after all. Alright, what's out here? Anything or nothing? Yep, resources. Really important at the beginning of the game, not so much at the end of the game. Thought I hacked this already. Alright. That one. That one. That one. Oh my god. Looks like reaction times have somebody a lot quicker than me. Well, there's the agent.
This computer contains the encrypted intelligence extracted from the captured Cerberus agent. The information could adversely affect Cerberus if it were ever circulated publicly.
It sounds like Miranda. I'm sorry, but Alliance.
Data uploaded to Alliance Command.
Just because. I really hate these finished screens. I think they are the most intrusive, immersion-breaking thing that they ever put into the game. Because Elusive Man's going to get really pissy for me. So, core, I need to finish mining. So, again, back to the relay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Don't like how they changed the interface from the first one to this one, with its having to click on things down here, and you know, you can't just press space and say buy all. Frustrating. Now I was kind of hoping we get a bit more cash on this as well, because obviously buying probes and everything like that does cost you money in this game. Alright. Oh, it's already at par, that one. Oh, that was at medium. Oh, is it this one? That was, oh, it's, yeah. It's the one that's at medium. Still kind of looking for possibly one more peak somewhere. Or a couple of medium peaks, I suppose it could be.
Probe away.
Right, that got me caught. Like I said, I'm more than happy being at that. So, where am I going from here? Because we got to do the Normandy crash site for the dog tags. Obviously, there's multiple planets here. The Normandy crash site was, I believe, originally DLC and not available as part of the game as normal. Obviously, I could be wrong. So, this is only moderate out of the box, so there might not be a load of resources on this one.
Launching probe.
But also finding the resources to get it down to 4 might be a little bit more problematic. Might be. Big might.
Probe launched.
Obviously, you can mine them and get them all the way down to depleted if you want to spend that sort of time getting every nook and cranny off of it. Oh, never upgrade, okay.
Probe away.
Oh,
Probe away.
right, like I said, I'm happy at it being at port. We'll leave the Normandy site till last, I think. Right, this is another one that's a moderate, so trying to find those big peaks. Or at least the bigger peaks, I should say.
Probe away.
Straight down to port. I'm happy at that. Again, like I said, I remember it completing the game and having ridiculous amounts of resources. Obviously, they might have changed that for this version, the Legendary Edition, but we'll find that out. If that's the case, it means that I have to go back to some of these planets and finish doing some mining. Ideally, I don't want to be getting literally every scary copy of it. Oh, this is good. And it has EZO on it. Not a lot, but I will prioritise that. Because it isn't the most common, or wasn't the most common.
Probe away.
Getting both there.
Launched.
Oh. Big peak.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Don't believe it capped out. Obviously I could be wrong on that. Oh, more EZO.
Launching probe.
Well, that's probably the best point. My god, it's still good. Oh, there's more EZO over here somewhere.
Probe launched.
That's dropped it down to moderate. Just kind of finding... I think this is going to be lots of smaller peaks. Like that. Oh, more EZO.
Probe launched.
God.
Probe launched.
Not a fan of these really smaller peak planets. Put me in the chat. Like I said, I'm happy with that, it being down to 4. God, I'm nearly out of bloody probes again. 60%. I do think that is all the planets here. I'm just going to do a double check. That is. So, let's go explore the Normandy crash site.
I have detected an anomaly.
So we'll get the resources while we're here again. It's a rich planet.
Launching probe. I have found something.
You found something. It's the Normandy, love. You know, kind of like one of the reasons why we've come to this planet in the first place.
Probe launched.
Oh, that's another peak.
Launching
Not a
probe.
great one, but it'll do.
Probe away.
I'm going to probably have to come back here. Because I'm pretty sure
Launching probe.
with 3 probes that's not going to complete it.
Probe away. Probe away.
Yeah, 1 probe left.
launching.
So I'm going to have to come back here. So, not being funny, I'm going to go do that because I'm going to be finishing this system by being on that planet anyway, so it just makes sense to effectively get the probes in the first place. Oh, the system's a lot bigger than what I thought.
Only half our fuel remains.
Yeah, whatever. Right, so single click will do it. But to buy probes, you have to buy it in 5s. Okay. Annoying, but okay. Bit not. Right, let's see what else we can find here. Oh,
Probe away.
it's a good peek there. Oh, another one.
Probe launched.
Right, that's got me to port straight away. Very happy with that. Let's go land at the crash site of the Normandy. Yeah, okay, we get the point. This was the planet that you burn up on re-entry? And that they rescued you from? Well, I'm pretty sure we're not going to need gun here. I do know it's something about finding dog tag. I don't know how many there is. Right, 1 of 20. Okay. I don't know what else we can find here. I'm not sure if it is only just the dog tags that we can find here. Good old flashbacks. Press F to place a monument. I'm going to leave that till I've got everything. I think. Come on. Yeah, not being funny. I thought there might be a dog tag hidden under that. Don't know where my shield had to regen though. Oh, got another one here. We're going to have a flashback because this was the mess hall. Oh, was it? Yeah, this was the mess hall. Don't know why we got Ashley coming up. She was always in the bottom of the ship. Obviously, it's designed to try and pull at the heartstrings a bit. Have you do the good old, you know, memories. Okay. Oh. Oh, that leveled me up. But also, not being funny, any sort of crash, this ship would be scattered for miles. It wouldn't literally just be all nicely on this little area. And the way it was blown up in space, there'd be bits of it literally everywhere. So that's 8 of 20, Jesus Christ. So I've got to keep looking for sparkles. It's 9 of 20. Oh, easy. And of course, the best thing that could have either happened to that vehicle there, because that was an absolute nightmare in the first one. Never forgive it. Good old control console. So that was Chaser's dog tags. What's this? Oh, unrecoverable data corrupted. Spoke to the commander about this corrupted. All these damned aliens aboard the alien's most advanced ship. I don't trust them. Well, we know that saying that a damned Asari and Aquarian. What does Shepton think it is? It's a zoo. With Aquarian, she seems to be on some kind of pilgrimage, trying to improve the lot of her home ship. I can understand that. I would unrecoverable data, babysit my children or anything, but if she had to be on board, I suppose that's not too bad. For a while now, I've been taking a look on my past entries in this journal on recoverable data. How blind I was at the time, I came to this ship firmly believing humanity was on its own in the galaxy. Corrupt. Shepard brought all these aliens on board, and there was no way we could have accomplished what we did without them. I'm proud to say, corrupt die for any member of this crew, regardless of where they were born. Obviously, that's the, Rim. Because he was quite anti-alien. Very much like Ashley to some extent, but Ashley was just, she was just nasty about it. You know, airing her grievances in public, not talking to her commander in private. It was like, you know what, Ashley? You deserve to have what happened to you. Oh. Get me old helmet. That's one of engines. It's not a very big engine. Could be one of the escape pods, maybe? Agile crate. Oh, more. Ezo. Again, I'll take it. Come on, get up there. There's a lot of Carltons on this ship. I think that's about the third. Go back and have a look around here. So we didn't have any sort of zoom in for this to go. Oh look, it's that really horrible vehicle that nobody liked to drive. There we go. And say how we dropped in that thing from really, really great heights. I'm surprised that people didn't kind of like get in that and use it as a life raft. Or Ezo? Yep. What am I on now? 16, so 4 more to get. Don't think I've been in this part of the ship yet, because this is obviously where Joker were. God, could you imagine Joker if he saw this? He'd probably cry. Like, my baby, she's really gone. Or would the leather seats swaying with the new ship? It would have been quite a fun thing if they'd have done something with, I don't know, put some of the aliens on this bit to fight you. You know, them trying to look into Shepard's past and trying to understand him or something like that. Would have been different. Right, that is all the dog tags collected, so I believe that is literally everything that you can do here. I want to have a look at what this pod was though, because I never looked at it this side. Because that does look like an escape pod. You know, obviously because it's got the SOS on it and everything. So, it's like, is there somebody in that? I'm saying just shoving the monument down. Do it near the SOS pod. And weirdly enough, I think that is literally it done here now. Don't think I've missed any EZO. Again, could be wrong, but I don't think I have. And of course, leveled up. Right. I think we 100% of this system, yeah. Not being funny, I kind of want to check that other system. It's only 66% because I just want to double check that I have got it and there isn't like a small moon somewhere that I've missed. Because after all, I did make a bit of money there. So Chris, you know, I do know some of them there is extra quests on them later on, and so they don't 100% out on first visit. But again, with not being able to zoom out on this, you can't really get a good get. Yeah, there's a planet there. Start scanning for life forms. Moderate, so probably not going to be a lot on it, I wouldn't have thought.
Probe launched.
Because that's probably famous last words. Not going to be much on it, there's going to be loads of it. Just lots of little peaks.
Probe launched. Launching probe.
Oh. Not the best peak, but it'll do. Again, it means I'm going to be able to do a bunch of research, which will be very nice. Because obviously I was kind of a bit stifled on what I could research because they hadn't started scanning a bunch of planets yet. A bit like Star Trek Online mining's not the most interesting thing. And neither is really these probe launching. God's sake. Oh, got it.
Launching probe.
Oh my god, it's still saying there's more.
Probe away.
Right, hello, happy. That's that 100% of it, yes. So I'm beginning to think that they may have changed this so that it 100% and possibly when you get the, say, a mission in the system, it'll 100%. that fuel tank. Painful. Next planet. It's a rich planet. So, plenty of resources in theory. Again, I don't quite know what the resource ratio for research is on this. I don't know if it's high, low, somewhere in between.
Probe launched.
Could literally be anywhere. There's smaller humps there.
Launching probe.
I'd rather go for the bigger ones first. Okay.
Probe launched.
There'll be more.
Probe away.
There's going to be more in that area there. Can't be that empty. It just cannot be. Not a chance. Not a chance now.
Launching probe.
Here somewhere.
Launching probe.
Right. Well, I'm happy. That's put me to 33%. I'm surprised we've not had any more anomalies detected. I know you can quite often find them on planets, and you can find extra missions and extra little things there. What's that somewhere?
Probe away.
Site. Nope.
Launching probe.
And there's this one that's... It's not a huge spike.
Launched. Probe away. Probe launched.
Like, you start scanning and you think, oh, there's not much here, and then suddenly it's like, massive beat!
Probe away. Probe launched.
God, it's how I dropped it down to mark right. Give me the last couple, come on. Yep.
Probe launched.
12 probes remaining. Let's put 66%. Just want to make sure there's nothing right out here. You're not using fuel when you're in a system. It's another rich one, so it'll either be
Probe away.
get it really quickly with peaks, or we'll be coming back with some more probes because we haven't got enough. There's a lot of little peaks there.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Now down to good. I didn't take it down to medium. Okay.
Probe away.
Right. That's medium. Oh, a lot of iridium on this one. Oh, kind of a sort of highish peak there.
Away.
There's got to be another really high peak in this thing.
Probe
Kind of
away.
close to that one.
Probe away.
Oh my god, I actually got that one depleted. Hopefully that'll be 100%, which it is. So again, we'll get back, fuel up, buy some more probes, do the next system, and then I think we're actually hitting the mass relay. And the plan is to probably hit Citadel and go, oh, give me Spectre status back. And, you know, the rumours of my death have been highly lied about. I'm not dead, no matter what Indina probably told everybody. Because he never liked me being in the limelight and him not. Alright. To do a quick look around the star there. Looks very much like a water planet here. Oh, and it is another rich one.
Launching probe.
Let's probe away. Oh,
Probe away. Probe away.
yeah, I think they improved the scanning in the next one, if I remember correctly. I should have actually plugged the controller into this. Because it's probably easier than doing it on mouse.
Launching probe.
Oh,
Launching probe.
just dropped it down to moderate straight away.
Probe away.
There is a spike over here. So it's close to the bottom. Oh. It's not a great spike. Oh, then again, that one's probably better.
Probe away.
It's dropped it down to 4,
Probe
but
away.
there's still quite a big spike there. Because one of the things that I remember with this game is you can sometimes, it'll say pour and you like just creeping about and suddenly you go, but there's a massive spike there.
Launching probe.
You know, not all planets are like that, obviously. Some of them are, you know, you go, there's more there than you're letting on.
Probe launched.
Especially for certain resources that the yields are less. Right, I believe that is this place done. Yeah, Omega Nebula 100%. God, gotta remember drift. Save on fuel. Right, what I will also do, level up me, 2 points, Cryoblast, do I snap each target? No, I think I'm going to warp it. Yeah, because I like warp better. But obviously, on the hour, every hour, I do take a few minutes break. That is exactly what I'm going to do. It's obviously when I do run 3 minutes of adverts over here on Twitch, save or pre-roll. So anybody who might want to get into the channel can do without being behind a great big huge wall of adverts. Obviously, adverts are not guaranteed. It's down to region and availability. So if you do get adverts, go straight to your leg to get yourself a drink. And if you don't, sit back and enjoy the music, and I'll be right back. Right, we're back. We're going to get straight back to it. Like I said, from here we are going to go to the Citadel, see if we can get a spec status updated. Don't remember. Oh my god. Got all these others. Recruit the convict. Deal smuggle Kovo. Recruit the warlord. Help Zaid. Recruit the master thief. Well, Citadel, it's like we said, that's where we're going to go. So that's where we're going to go. Boom. And we're going to go literally to the Citadel. How are people going to react seeing a, well, the Normandy return for one. And of course it being Cerberus. You would have thought Alliance military would go, impound that ship! Let's take Mordin out and Miranda. Oh, I need to do skills. May as well do that so we can unlock his Cryoblast. Obviously everybody's going to be using the best weapons that you start off with. Ooh, shiny.
Commander Shepard, enter the password and receive a free gift.
Oh. In a minute. I'll have a look.
Fascinating creatures. Genetic constructs adapted to work in Citadel. Couldn't survive outside. Unknown purpose. Wish I could have studied them. Had other things to do instead.
Fair enough.
Enter your password for a fabulous prize package worth millions of credits.
Yeah, I'm not going to actually pick that up yet. Let's talk to customs.
Can I help you, sir?
Security seems heavy, or just goodbye.
It's been a couple of years since I passed through here. Security seems to have tightened a bit.
After the Geth attack, there was a review of security protocol.
Geth
A few
attack.
minor changes were made to reduce the risk of Geth infiltration. We apologize for the inconvenience.
Oh, they've done a really bad job of that character's face.
For your time.
Next.
Well, here we go.
Obviously, security has tightened since you were last here.
Shut it down. What? Do you seriously think? Yeah, okay. Sorry for the inconvenience, sir. Our scanners are picking up false readings. They seem to think you're dead.
Technically I was. I'm not surprised, and this is annoying. Technically I was.
I was listed as missing in action a couple of years ago.
Would you mind checking in with my captain? He can reinstate you in our system. He's just past the scanners on your right.
Okay. Obviously, CSEC has changed quite a bit.
Everything just because you ask.
I know, sir.
If you don't have the stomach or you're worried about being reported, I can take care of it.
No, sir. I can handle it.
Okay.
Yes, I see the problem already, Commander Shepard. My console says you're dead.
But you're not worried I'm some imposter claiming to be me?
We have the best screening equipment in the galaxy. Those scanners can sample DNA from skin flakes. Hell, if you have unregistered gene mods, they can even figure those out.
Can you fix it?
Your sergeant said you could help with that.
Usually you'd have to go through the station security administration to reactivate your IDs. Then to customs and immigration to regain access to the Citadel itself, and probably a stop by the Treasury. Spending a year dead is a popular tax dodge. But I can see you're a busy man. So how about I just press this button right here, and we call it done?
Bit legal?
Couldn't one of us or both of us get into trouble for that?
There's no way to fool the DNA scanners in that tunnel. You're you. Why wait in long lines and fill out a massive useless hard copy paperwork to get to the same place? The Council does everything by the book. They've had thousands of years to write it. Sometimes things need to get done without a committee vote.
I think they've also updated his texture. Does seem a bit irregular. Do it, leave it alone. Seems a bit irregular.
You're not big on formalities, are you?
I'm with them right up until they keep people from doing their jobs. There. I just saved you about 9 days of running around. That said, you should head up to the Presidium and tell them you're still alive. The Council probably wants to talk to the one who saved their scaly asses.
Okay, how do I get there from here? Well, it has changed quite a bit.
What's the easiest way to get to the Presidium from down here?
Head back through the security checkpoint and take a public shuttle.
I will. Having access to the Council and the Spectre's resources would be useful.
Yeah. The Council can get anything. Best thing about working CSEC is that any equipment, information, or money you need, you get. Anyway, something else you need? Or can I get back to work?
Let's see what they've been telling everybody about Sovereign.
It looks like most of the damage from Sovereign's attack has been repaired.
The Presidium was pretty shot up. Of course, they fixed that first. All the wards got hit with debris when the ship exploded. Most of the damage was superficial, and the Keepers got things restored fast. Tasery Ward got the worst. A big chunk hit near the Dillanaga concert hall. They're still clearing wreckage and trying to get power restored.
Okay. Get to the council.
I need to talk to the council. How can I get to the Presidium from here?
Take a vehicle, so it told us.
Checkpoint and take a public shuttle.
Tell me about this place.
All the wards are more or less multicultural, but the other four are dominated by Asari, Turians, or Solarians. In Zakira, we've got major enclaves of Volus, Elcor, and Hanar. There's also a human commercial zone at Shinakiba.
Shopping!
We've got a few Krogan walking around, and I think I saw a Quarian the other day.
Okay.
I overheard your conversation. Make him scream a little?
This isn't the Presidium. All they have to worry about are protesters outside their free speech zones or someone's poodle crapping on the grass. Down here, we have drugs, organized crime, and murder. Policing a ward is like policing New York City. Sometimes you have to work outside the council's rulebook.
Don't always agree with that, but okay. Humans in CSEC.
Last time I was here, there were no human captains in CSEC.
That's true.
CSEC took a lot of casualties when the Geth boarded the Presidium. The Special Response Division was hard hit. They stopped turning their noses up at human resumes. They needed bodies in uniform, and we had the most experienced bodies.
Everyone likes an experienced body.
I should be going.
You need anything else, let me know.
I want to see if there's anything I can steal from your office. Access denied. How rude. Don't they know who I am? I'm Spectre. I can go anywhere, do anything I want. Let's see what the Avenas have to say now.
Welcome back, Shepard. It has been 2 years, 3 months, and 17 days since the Citadel last welcomed you. This is the Zakera Ward Transportation Hub. Public shuttles and shopping are available through the CSEC security cordon.
Okay.
There seem to be a lot more CSEC officers than the last time I was here.
In the wake of the Geth attack 2 years ago, additional security precautions were implemented for the safety and security of residents. In addition to increased CSEC patrols, weapon carry restrictions have been tightened.
Did it work? How charmingly fascist. That's
So
the word.
Decreased?
Violent crime has decreased by 23%. Property crime has decreased by 41%. Incident clearance has improved by 16%.
Still not great.
I need to talk to the council. How can I reach the Presidium from here?
Public transit shuttles are
Yeah.
available on the far side of the CSEC security cordon.
I kind of thought that was going to be standard.
Looks like this place has recovered from Sovereign's attack.
Repair of the damage from the Geth attack is ongoing. There is still extensive damage on Tasery Ward.
Geth? It was Sovereign who led the attack. A Reaper.
I have no information on a Reaper. References to the term exist in some parahistorical theories on galactic extinction cycles.
They've suppressed information about the Reapers. Far easier to blame the Geth, a known enemy.
Yep.
What stores are available on this level?
Only one store exists on this level. Citadel Souvenirs offers licensed mementos of your visit. Their line of starship models is well regarded.
That's where I can buy some more ships for my
Have a pleasant day.
little bedroom on the ship, I guess.
I hear this is the best place for food on Zakera Ward.
Right, well, I need to get the high-grade provisions for the guy on the ship. We'll buy the novel. Only 5 credits, I don't know what that does. And we'll buy the other novel, because again, why the hell not? Didn't have very many ships on there though, did it?
This is the best place for food on the whole damn Citadel.
Definitely more people in here. Just kind of having a general look-see round. It still kind of looks like a painting. No. Oh.
The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise. Council members aboard thanked Human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's all been shoved under the rug on that.
Greetings, Earth Clan. You will find many excellent ships for sale here. Only slightly used, yes.
Okay. Got another arena here. Yep, I agree.
Welcome. The Zakera Ward Marketplace provides shopping and storage space for the less privileged residents of the station.
See what stores are here.
What sort of things are sold here?
The Certa Foundation, a medical technology group from the Alliance, has an outlet store. Sarenus Applications offers professional software.
Why are there warehouses in the middle of a shopping district?
This area is close to Zakera Ward's keel docking station. Freighters attach there to load passengers and supplies. Goods are stored locally until they can be distributed within the ward or transported off the station. However, CSEC recommends that visitors exercise caution, as these short-term warehouses are often used to move illegal goods.
So they know that it's there, yet they haven't done anything much about it, by the sound of it.
This area looks a little run down. I take it the people here aren't very well off?
Inhabitants of the wards typically have less income than those in the Presidium.
How would you fix it? So poverty exists everywhere. Well, of course it does.
There must be some way to solve the problem.
Asari futurists believe poverty cannot be eliminated without cornucopia technology, which will create anything the user desires. Such technology is unknown outside of science fiction literature.
Sloppy thinking. Society grows by pushing against limitations.
And here I thought the Citadel was some sort of utopia.
The recorded histories of all sapient species suggest that in every society, resources are not evenly split between members.
Oh, that's very, very true.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avina. Have a pleasant day.
Right. Oh, we can talk to him.
Welcome to Sarenus Applications. Can I interest you? Ah, Shepard!
Do I know you?
No, but I know you. Even a senile Hanar would remember the human who fought off the Geth. I thought you were dead.
Yeah, I've been getting that a lot.
Please, look around the store. It's a pleasure to have you here.
Want an endorsement? Or you should give me a discount.
You know, I use quite a bit of software in my line of work.
It's a shame so few understand their own equipment. Besides the most obvious point-and-go nav interfaces, anyway.
You wouldn't believe how often I hear, "Why's the ship turning around? We're only halfway there."
Oh, I would.
You know, I like your products. Any interest in an endorsement from the human who defeated Saren?
I'd be thrilled. But I don't think I could afford to pay you for it.
Discounts.
What if we just work out a discount?
Absolutely. Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
That will be splendid. I can edit that and have it working right away. Thank you so much.
Right. So, obviously you can buy that visor. Archon visor uses an efficiency algorithm to balance processing power for biotic amps and omnitools. Heads-up display and voice command software allows user to micromanage systems, including the cooldown period between energy expenditure. Reduce the recharge time? Yeah, go on then. Obviously I can't afford those yet, because unlike the first one, I kind of would have been swimming in money at this point. Obviously with this one, it's a little bit different. Money's a bit more harder to get.
Good day, citizen. Welcome to the Certa Foundation outlet on Zakera Ward.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be getting discounts everywhere.
Tell me about your store.
The Serta Foundation is a human organization known for its genetic therapy regimens and genetically engineered products. Serta is probably best known for the development of Metagel.
So this is probably medical stuff.
I couldn't help but notice your prices. They seem a bit steep.
With respect, the Foundation is not concerned with profits. A portion of our sales funds research to cure genetic diseases.
You know what would make your services more popular? An endorsement from the man who defeated Saren.
Oh my! You're Shepard, aren't you? I would be glad to give you my employee discount if you would do that for us.
It's a deal.
Just speak into my console here.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
I'll work it into our advertising at once. Thank you.
My god. Same tagline everywhere. Life support webbing. Increase health by... Yeah, go on. I'm going to end up buying everything eventually.
What do you think, Michael? Maybe the immunobooster? It's supposed
No.
to help with alien bacteria.
It's like a little warehouse. Oh, what's this?
Wouldn't a refreshing, delicious Tupari sports drink hit the spot right now? Tupari, now available with dextro amino acids.
My god. Advertising everywhere. Oh, what's this about?
I'm sorry, I'm trying to take a statement here.
There's nothing to talk about. She stole my credit chit. Arrest her.
I did not! Just because I'm a Quarian!
I need you to stop and take a deep breath.
You're mocking me, Earth Clan. Just because the Vol Clan need...
It was a poor choice of words, sir. I apologize.
Very rude.
You say you're falsely accused?
I was walking to the used ship dealer when he barged into me outside the Serta Foundation. He didn't stop or say he was sorry. A minute later, he runs up with C-Sec and accuses me of stealing his damn chip.
You look a lot. You look at ships a lot. Well, she's Quarian, so yeah.
You spend a lot of time at the used ship dealer?
Yeah, they've got a lot of nice models. I'd like to buy one and take it back to the fleet, but...
That's a great idea. That's an ambitious goal. You should be more realistic. It is a great idea.
A ship would make a great pilgrimage gift.
You know about the pilgrimage?
Of course I do.
I traveled with a Quarian who was on hers.
Wow. I didn't know anyone here would do that for one of us.
Volmaster's opinion.
You say she stole your credit chit?
She must have. When I left the Serta Foundation store, she ran right into me.
She just ran into you, surely.
How does running into you mean she stole your credit chit?
That's how pickpockets work. They bump into you and use that as a cover for rifling your pockets. You can't turn your back on these clanless Quarians. Thieves, all of them.
He's definitely got a chip on his shoulder.
Are you sure you didn't leave your chit at the Serta Foundation?
Of course not. You think I'd make a mistake like that?
Yes.
I didn't even buy anything there. That chit stayed in my pocket.
Do you know who's telling the truth?
My Omni tool can tell the Quarian doesn't have a chit on her. But she could have stashed it to recover later. You know
Rude.
what Quarians are like. And she's definitely a vagrant.
Wow.
I'll run her in and see what Bailey wants to do with her.
I'll see if I can find out what happened.
Sir, this is a C-Sec matter. We'll do all we can to resolve this. We don't need civilian help. If you do happen to find the chit, please let one of our officers know.
Let's go.
Be careful out there.
Right, well, obviously, first things first. Let's ask her.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Oh my god.
Good day, citizen. Welcome to the Serta Foundation outlet on Zakera Ward.
Yeah, you've already said that.
A Volus was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chit?
And not that I saw. He didn't purchase anything.
If everything's done by catalog, why are you here?
It's a good question.
Returns, exchanges, and group rates. We also find that sales are better when there's someone to personally interact with. Though I'm not sure why a human company exclusively hires Asari to work their stores.
I think we do know why.
Come back soon, Shepard.
I'm surprised they ain't got her wearing a bit of tinfoil and stripping off. Let's see if this guy knows anything.
And this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Ah, my favorite customer. What can I get you?
Avolis was in here not too long ago. Did he drop a credit chit?
Oh, yes. He bought some environmental system drivers, then left without his chit. I didn't notice he'd left until he was already gone. If you see him, tell him I have it here behind the counter.
Well, there we go.
Thanks for your time.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Crime sorted in no time.
Please move along.
You forgot your credit chit at Saronis Applications. The clerk is holding it for you.
Oh. Well. The Quarian could have stolen it.
Rude.
I'll close this event report, but I'll be watching you. Get a permanent residence, or I'll run you in for vagrancy.
Are you two serious?
What?
You falsely accused this girl of stealing from you. All you have to say now is that she could have stolen it?
Now, just a minute.
And you? She gets harassed and insulted by this guy, and you throw in a threat to arrest her for vagrancy?
How about if I run you in for obstruction of justice?
Oh, just you try it.
You think you're gonna run in a former Spectre? I think both of you should get out of here.
Son of a...
Thank you. I wish I could give you something more than words.
What the hell was that CSEC guy's problem? He had no evidence that you did anything wrong.
I don't know. Everyone's been like that since I got here.
What an absolute, complete and utter cockwomble.
You ever had ramen? It's a delicacy back on Earth.
Yeah. Is that literally everything here? Yes. I'm going with yes. Kind of like just trying to have a look, see if there's anything that I've missed.
The human colony of Freedom's Progress has generated a swift but confused response. 8 vessels have been sent, but it is not clear whether there are survivors. The council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not be.
Oh, there is a another doorway. Oh, did I go into this terminal? Oh, this is where the space hamster is. Oh, we can get fish as well. Can we talk to her and get a discount?
Good day, my friends. Welcome to the Citadel.
These stores are owned by the Citadel, right?
That's correct. Citadel souvenirs outlets are owned by the council government. The profits generated by sales are used to maintain the station. We offer an assortment of decorations suitable for display in your personal quarters.
That wasn't a clue as what it's all about.
Since these stores are owned by the council, do government employees get a discount?
Yes, in fact. What's your position?
I'm a former Spectre.
My goodness, I didn't know Spectres quit. I don't believe you qualify for a discount, though.
How about if I throw in an endorsement from the man who defeated Sarah?
You are Shepard? My goodness. The increase in sales would certainly be worth offering a discount.
What do you need me to do?
Just voice your endorsement into my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Excellent. I will get my clerical VI to add it to our advertising immediately.
Oh my god, literally everything's going to be my favourite store by the end of this. Chips and the fish. I'm not going to buy the fish because I do believe you actually have to feed the fish or they die. And I don't believe you can replace them. So, I'm not going to buy the fish. I am going to have a look to see what is actually in this bit of the Citadel. Because again, I don't particularly remember.
Alliance military officials are having difficulty meeting hiring quotas, according to a new report. Since even Prime, an initial surge in patriotic enlistments was followed by a downturn, as the public became skeptical that the Alliance can match Geth technology.
Okay. Oh, another star.
What can I do for you?
Your expeditions might be a little tame for me.
Tame? A human can hardly take down a Pharaoh Varen, let alone a Shatha. Who do you think you are?
Well, my name's Shepard, and...
The Shepard? The one that put down Saren Arterius?
Oh, you do know me.
By the spirits. Shepard, in my store. I don't suppose I could convince you to record an advertisement for me.
Give me a discount?
Can we work out a discount?
A discount? I'd name my firstborn after you if you ask. Can we record it now? Just speak towards my console.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Ha ha! No other gun shop has that kind of endorsement.
Well, not yet anyway. Maybe in the future. Oh, I found ammo pack. Oh, increase spare ammo capacity by 10%. Increase power damage by 5%. I need that ammo pack. Having that pistol, I could get that. Like I said, I'm probably going to end up coming back here and buying everything anyway.
Have you tried Galaxy of Fantasy yet? I love that game. It's based on Turian mythology, but it's really fun. I hear it has 11 billion players now.
Okay.
Do you have any games you'd like to trade in? You get 2 credits toward a new game.
Is that something that we can find in the game? Can we find games to trade in?
The Zakera Ward Promenade offers upscale shopping and entertainment options for the discerning visitor.
People who've got money, in other words.
What stores are in this area?
Rodham Expeditions sells high-grade weapons as well as adventure travel packages to the galaxy's most dangerous destinations.
What entertainment options are available?
The Dark Star is a small but popular night spot offering intoxicants, gambling, and exotic dancing.
That's all for now.
Thank you for using Avena. Have a
No.
pleasant day.
Not being funny, last time I was in there, I ended up,
The people want to hear your story, Shepard.
oh, she remembers me. Yeah, last time that I went in a bar, though, somebody tried to poison me. So, oh, come on, let's see what she's going to say.
Shepard?
Of course.
Khaleesa been seen in Al Jalani, Westerland News.
Let everybody know I'm alive. She was a bitch last time, if you remember.
Interviewed you 2 years ago when you first became a Spectre. You presented your case very well on camera. Do you have a minute?
You spent the whole time trying to make me look like I was selling out Earth to the Council.
You proved me wrong in the end. Now that you've resurfaced, you're news again. I just want to give your story its due.
Anything to try and tear you down.
Sources claim you were at the heart of the Presidium during the Battle of the Citadel. It's fair to say the course of the battle hinged on your words. If true, you told Admiral Hackett to assist the Destiny Ascension, costing hundreds of human lives, and securing the continued dominance of the Citadel Council.
We stood as one, saved many.
The Turians lost 20 cruisers. Figure each had a crew around 300. The Ascension, the Asari dreadnought we saved, had a crew of nearly 10,000.
But surely the human cost.
The Alliance lost 8 cruisers. Shenyang, Emden, Jakarta, Cairo, Seoul, Cape Town, Warsaw, Madrid. And yes, I remembered them all. Everyone in the 5th Fleet is a hero. The Alliance owes them all medals. The Council owes them a lot more than that.
Oh yeah.
And so do you.
Commander Shepard, first human Spectre. Hero of the Battle of the Citadel. Check bid. We get it? Great. Bull rushed on my own show.
I suppose we can go in the bar. I don't know what there is in here, whether it has any massive impact of anything. Obviously we can pick up the drink at the bar. Oh, we can talk to Miranda here.
Looking for a little R&R, Shepard? It's a nice enough place. A lot nicer than Cora's den, anyway. I wasn't sorry to hear they never reopened after the Geth attack.
Oh, Cora's den shut down. That was that good old dive place that revisited. Oh, gotta check out the restrooms. Oh. Miranda, you probably don't want to be in here. So, I would say there isn't that much to do here. You'll probably only be able to get a drink here. Oh, local news.
Hear about anything interesting going on around here?
I serve drinks. You want to know what's going on? Check the news. I don't know why humans always ask me that.
Oh, okay.
I'm done for now.
Let me know if you change your mind.
No. Not buying a drink from somebody that's not being friendly. So obviously in this one they completely did away with the really long loading screens of
The battles are pretty realistic.
travelling between different areas in favour of this. Let's go to Presidium, I guess.
This meeting would be more productive if Udina was to join us.
Councillor Udina isn't available, but as his top advisor, I speak with his full authority and approval. Shepard will be here and... Oh, Commander. We were just talking about you.
It's been a long time, Anderson. I hope the last couple of years have treated you right.
There have been some rough spots. It's good to have you back.
We've heard many rumors surrounding your unexpected return. Some of them are unsettling.
We called this meeting so you could explain your actions, Shepard. We owe you that much. After all, you saved our lives in the battle against Saren and his Geth.
You meant Sovereign's Geth?
Saren wasn't the one commanding the Geth. It was the Reaper, Sovereign.
Ah yes, Reapers. The immortal race of sentient starships allegedly waiting in dark space. We have dismissed that claim.
Wow, really?
Shepard, no one else encountered the hologram on Ilos that told you the truth about the Reapers. Only you and your crew ever spoke with Sovereign. I believe you. But without evidence from another source, the others think Saren was behind the Geth attacks.
Examine Vigil or Sovereign? Well, yeah.
Go back to Ilos and talk to Vigil. Or just look at what's left of Sovereign. It's obvious the technology is more advanced than ours.
The hologram on Ilos is no longer functional.
Convenient.
We found nothing to suggest that Sovereign was not a Geth creation.
The Geth are capable of remarkable technological achievements. This is probably why Saren recruited them.
This Reaper theory proves just how fragile your mental state is. You have been manipulated by Cerberus, and before them, by Saren.
Oh, here we go.
Saren was an organic. The Geth would never accept him as their leader. They only followed him because he was Sovereign's agent.
Saren was a compelling and charismatic individual. He convinced the Geth the Reapers were real, just as he convinced you.
It was part of his plan to attack the Citadel. The Reapers are just a myth, one you insist on perpetuating.
We believe that you believe it, but that doesn't make it true.
Cerberus was right about you. That's never going to be the answer. So you won't help me. I deserve better than this. Well, do, but...
I guess I'm on my own. Again.
We are in a difficult position, Shepard. You are working for Cerberus, an avowed enemy of the Council. This is treason, a capital offense.
That's too far. Shepard is a hero. If Councillor Udina were here, he wouldn't let this whitewash continue.
Maybe there is a compromise. Not a public acknowledgement given your ties, but something to show peripheral support.
Shepard, if you keep a low profile and restrict your operations to the Terminus systems, the Council is willing to offer you reinstatement as a Spectre.
Right, something.
What does that mean? Will I need to start filing reports?
That won't be necessary. This is a show of good faith on our part.
We cannot become involved in an investigation regarding the missing colonies in the Terminus systems, but Spectre reinstatement shows our support of you personally.
I'm honoured, I guess that's all I can ask, and screw you. Well, I guess that's all I can ask. I'm not saying screw you, because that really is the one that wouldn't get the status, and honoured is really sucking up to them, and honestly, they're trying to whitewash it, so I guess that's all I can ask.
I accept your offer.
Good luck with your investigation, Shepard. We hope for a quick resolution and a quick end to your relationship with Cerberus.
Hell yeah.
Well, that went better than expected. You realize the Council's offer is just symbolic. They won't actually do anything.
Of course they won't. No need to burn bridges, just keep them out of my way.
Even if they don't help, I might as well stay on good terms.
True enough. Don't worry about the Council or the Alliance. I'll find some way to keep them off your back. Shouldn't be too hard. As long as you keep to the Terminus systems.
Anderson, we need to talk about... Shepard. What are you doing here?
I'm visiting an old friend. Surprise. Great, I don't need this.
Not used to seeing ghosts, Udina?
I'd heard you were alive, of course, but I didn't expect to see you back on the Citadel.
I invited Shepard here to speak with the Council. We just finished our meeting.
You went to the Council behind my back. Do the words political shitstorm mean anything to you?
Relax, the meeting went fine. I don't deal in politics. Well, he did get fine.
The Council reinstated my Spectre status. They're just happy I'm staying out in the Terminus systems.
Yes, I could see how that arrangement works best for both sides. But you still had no right to do this without my knowledge. Maybe it's time the Alliance found me a new advisor.
Don't be ungrateful. Firing Anderson is a bad idea. I don't have time. He really ought to not be ungrateful.
Anderson took an impossible situation and turned it into a win for both sides.
You can say you knew all along, or you can explain to the Alliance how you want to replace me for doing your job.
You don't leave me much choice, but I know this game. I'll tell the other counselors I'm on board.
Yeah, go steal the credit. Goodbye.
Better hurry. Fickle bunch. Quick to forget their friends.
Goodbye, Shepard. I hope you'll go back to the Terminus systems soon. It would be better for all concerned.
What an ass.
Yep.
As bad as Udina was before, he's 10 times worse now that he's part of the Council. Better him than me, though. And he's done a good job promoting Alliance interests with the Citadel.
He could learn from you. He's not helping me any. Well, he could learn from Anderson.
You haven't forgotten how you got here. The rest of them, they're buried in procedure.
Some of that is necessary. This place, the scale of it, doesn't hit you even when you're standing in it. But crack the files on interspecies relations, there's no end. We don't need an outside threat, Shepard. The balance here seems like it's fragile enough.
Let's ask him how he's been.
How have the last couple of years treated you?
Working for Udina isn't how I plan to spend my twilight years. Sometimes it feels like I'm just beating my head against a wall. Knowing the truth about Sovereign is brutal. It's nightmare stuff. I can't blame others for not wanting to believe it, but I know how important it is. So I keep trying. Fighting the good fight, right?
You could come with me. How have you been? Well, you could come with me.
Forget Udina and the Council. Join my crew and help me stop the Collectors.
I'm too old to go racing across the galaxy. Much as I complain, I've got an important job to do here. The front line, that's got to be yours.
Fair enough.
How long did it take to get this place back up to speed after the battle?
Still counting. The main areas of commerce and the most populated wards are complete. But estimates for total restoration are sitting around 5 years. The Keepers always surprise us, though. It's like our repairs are annoying. We'll put up an ugly new bulkhead, and in a few days, they've made it seamless. We never really thought of them as heavy lifters, and I have no idea where they get the resources. But we'd never get done without them.
Fair enough.
I'm surprised no one can tell Sovereign isn't Geth technology. Didn't they examine the wreckage?
We don't have much to look at. Pieces of it rained all over the station. It was chaos, with who knows how many species combing the wards for their dead. We secured as much of it as we could. But between the Keepers and a whole lot of unauthorized salvage, there's no way to account for even half of that thing. Another reason why they don't want to acknowledge what Sovereign was.
Well, that's not a good sign.
Last I knew, we were still fighting holdouts.
Well, here and there. But they are increasingly disorganized. It's long since stopped being called a war. More like cleanup. Not that you can ever discount them. But we haven't had serious casualties for months. A civilian ship will spot an enclave and we send in a squad to clear it. They're not quite the boogeymen they used to be.
Okay.
What happened to Staff Lieutenant Olenko after the Normandy was destroyed?
Staff Commander Olenko is still with the Alliance. But he's working on a special mission. It's classified. I can't say any more. Not while you're working with Cerberus, I'm sorry.
That makes perfect sense.
I better go.
Of course, Shepard, I understand. I wish I could do more to help you. But if you ever want to talk, I'll be here. Just do me a favor and be careful. You can't trust Cerberus.
Oh, I know that. There's no question of that. Meanwhile, can I hack any terminals or do anything to get more money? Because I need more money. Right, well, we do have different levels. Obviously, we're in the Presidium. We don't know which these bits are. Okay. So, 27. So yeah, there's not a massive amount of areas to go on. Like, you know, you had a feeling of epicness and size in the first one. Obviously, in this one, there isn't that anywhere near as much. Surprised at the long loading screen for this one, though. Yeah. So I guess we go pick up this one.
Please tell me your password, Commander Shepard.
Cut the crap. Silence is golden.
Silence is golden.
Good to finally meet you, Commander Shepard. Kasumi Goto. I'm a fan.
I'm a fan. Why the secrecy? You and Cerberus, have you been briefed? Well, I'm going to ask her about her and Cerberus straight away.
What brought you to Cerberus?
That's a bit of a story. Short version, they were looking for me, so I trailed them to find out why. Turns out they were looking for someone to join you on an important mission, and were offering a serious signing bonus. I had a thing I needed help with, so I made them a deal. And here we are.
Why the secret? Oh, actually, what is the deal?
I assume this deal is something I should know about?
Yeah, I guess it slipped their minds. I'm looking for my old partner's gray box. A man named Donovan Hawk took it, and I'm planning to get it back.
Tell me more.
What's this heist you're planning?
Not here, Shepard. You'll get a briefing when the time comes. I need time to nail down the details anyway. I've taken the liberty of getting you some evening wear, though. You want to look presentable.
Okay.
What do you know about Donovan Hawk?
Mr. Hawk is a well-respected businessman. Arms dealer, murderer, generally not a great guy. His mansion's famous for being hard to crack, but I have a way in, and I think you're gonna love it.
Okay.
I doubt Hawk's the kind of guy who takes kindly to people sneaking into his house.
I always expect trouble. That's why you're here.
I assume a gray box is some kind of hardware?
It's a neural implant. Illegal in most places. Stores memories, thoughts, secret codes, illicit information. This one in particular belonged to my partner, Keiji Okuda. We worked together for a long time, before Hawk killed him.
Okay.
Tell me about this former partner of yours.
His name was Keiji Okuda, the best hacker and entryman I've ever known. Unfortunately, he slipped up and made himself infamous. He stole something he shouldn't. He warned me it was bad, something that could spark interstellar war if it got out. That information got him killed.
What could he have found that's so bad?
He wouldn't say what it was, just that it was dangerous. He said if it got out, humanity would be in trouble. He encrypted it, wrapped it up in his own memories. To decode the information, you have to sift through all the time we spent together. Now the memories are all that's left of him.
Yeah, I can see why you want it back. Let's get it back.
I can understand why you'd want to get it back.
Getting it back will be easier with your help, Shepard.
Yeah, we'll definitely take care of it.
If that's what Cerberus promised you, we'll get it done.
It'll be fun. And if we're lucky, you won't even have to draw your gun. We should probably wrap this up. You look pretty silly standing there talking to an advertisement. See you on the ship, Shepard.
Again, I think she's one of my favourite characters in this. So we've obviously got the follow-on mission for that. I'm not sure what we actually have. Is there anything that we need to do here? So obviously these are the missions that we have at the moment. The convicts, so that is Jack. Wonderful Jack. Dr. O'Keefe. That's a brilliant and brutal Krogan warlord who fought in the Krogan rebellions. Dr. O'Keefe became obsessed with saving the Krogan people from the genophage and is believed to have contacted the Collective in an attempt to gain technology to that end. He is currently in the Blue Suns camp on Corliss, though the nature of his relationship with the mercenary group is unknown. Obviously we've got these ones as well. Cerberus, Project Firewalk is reportedly that a survey ship has gone missing. Overlord, which again is one of the DLC. Special ingredients, well, I'll pick that up. And the N7 Eclipse Smuggling Depot, which I believe is one of the missions for Zaid. I'm going to mark them all as viewed. I don't need them going flashy at me.
Wait! Every 5 seconds, the main gun of an Everest-class dreadnought accelerates 1 to 1.3% of light speed. It impacts with the force of a 38-kiloton bomb. That is 3 times the yield of the city buster dropped on Hiroshima back on Earth. That means Sir Isaac Newton is the deadliest son of a bitch in space. Now, Serviceman Burnside, what is Newton's first law?
Sir, an object in motion stays in motion, sir.
No credit for partial answers, maggot!
Education.
Unless acted on by an outside force, sir.
Damn straight! I dare to assume you ignorant jackasses know that space is empty. Once you fire this hunk of metal, it keeps going till it hits something. That can be a ship, or the planet behind that ship. It might go off into deep space and hit somebody else in 10,000 years. If you pull the trigger on this, you are ruining someone's day, somewhere and sometime.
Or it might just actually get nowhere. Right, I suppose we ought to see what...
Received a new message at your private terminal.
Okay, let's say messages. Encrypted data. We got the data he sent. If it went public, it would do some serious damage to Cerberus' image. This intel will take years to decode, but having it is a huge win for the Alliance. Well done, Shepard. Okay. From Samish Bahita. Mr. Undina offered to pass on a message from me. I wish you again thanks for your since retrieving my wife's body. That was in the previous one. While nothing can ever banish the pain of losing Niral, being able to see her body was treated properly helped me more than you can imagine. I've opened a restaurant with my wife. I opened the restaurant with my wife, always wishing to start back on Earth. Niral's picture hangs on the wall and Alliance soldiers eat free. It's the least I can do to honour the courage with which both you and my wife serve the humanity. Again, that, like I said, is a hark back to the previous game. You're not dead, Emily Wong. You're alive. How come you broke whatever cover you've been under for 2 years, but didn't offer an exclusive interview to your favourite reporter? Well, where the hell were you? Whenever you come up for air and ready to talk, let me know. Oh, Consort Shiara. Commander, I thought that my gift of words had been incorrect, an embarrassing notion, but my contact tells me you yet survive. I am pleased to hear that your journey continues, though I sense you head towards an even deeper darkness. When you fought Sauron, only your resolve was tested, but now I fear you cannot rely on your own strength. Take whatever steps you must ensure that those battling at your side fight with clear minds and glad hearts. Translation, make sure you get your loyalty missions done with them. Dr. Chloe Michel, which obviously was the French woman running the hospital in the different wards in the previous game. I was relieved to hear that you're alive. I was devastated to hear the destruction of the Normandy, and those people didn't make it off in time. After you went missing, were presumed dead, I feared I'd never see you or Garrus ever again. You and he did so much to help clean up the world when you were hunting for them. The galaxy needs more people like you, and I'm glad that I'm still here to protect those of us who've grown to depend on both of you. Is Garrus with you again by any chance? Yes, he is. After being so happy to hear of your survival, I wondered if perhaps he might have ended up with you. What, is he like a smoochy way? I left a few messages on his public account, but you know how he's about checking his mail. I don't think the comms address I had for him works anymore, because he hasn't returned any of my calls. Well, that's Garrus for you. Always so busy on his grand crusade, his great passion, that he focuses on them to the exclusion of anything or anyone else. That is very true. Anyway, if you know where he might be, I'd really love to hear from him. Or both you. Come by next time when you're in the Citadel. Well, we can't get to that area, so no. Yeah, I'm not reading all that out. Normandy crash site. The answer was grateful to receive the information you found in the Normandy crash site, and we sent it out to the affected family. By finding those dogs, you've provided peace of mind for a lot of people, Commander. I thank you on their behalf. Again, might have a knock-on for Mass Effect 3. Might not. So, let's just mark them all as red. Upgrades. Alright, let's have a look. What can we actually upgrade? Well, I suppose if we can... okay. I actually have to go to the research terminal, don't I? Obviously we'll have to talk to the good old doc again. Oh, it's MG shield piercing. Okay. Armor, emergency shielding, yeah. Chip enhancements. Advanced mineral scanner. We need that, because I know you end up doing so much of it. Medbay upgrade, that makes it so I can get rid of the scars. May as well get the cannon. Ultimately, I know you have to upgrade your ship to maximum with everything, because otherwise when you do the final fight, it goes downhill pretty quickly. I may as well do the medbay on here. I've got the resources for it at the moment. Prototypes. Yeah, modern. It can be upgraded. Avalanche. Can't remember what it actually does, so again it's worthwhile doing. Everything else I need to unlock the other grades of weapon things, which means I need a shit ton of cash because I need to talk to the people at the different places and buy it.
How can I help?
There is nothing new there.
We'll be here if you need me.
But it's worth a quick look, see. I wonder if I can talk to the elusive man. I guess not. It's doing all the little bits there. Actually, going to the lower levels and talking to those ones that... I could talk to the chef guy, because obviously I found his upgraded food for him. See what he has to say about that.
Commander, those provisions you provided were perfect. I owe you. I've already thrown together some of my calamari gumbo. Here, try a bite.
Oh, go on then.
Truth told, it's based on an Asari recipe. Seems a little cannibalistic to me with their tentacle heads and all, but they ain't no good grub. Anyway, thanks again. You really came through.
Right, again. I don't know if we get any experience or anything for obviously doing the ship upgrades. Let's see if Gareth has anything to say.
Need me for something?
Have you got any upgrade ideas for the Normandy's weapon systems?
My current upgrades are working pretty well. That's about the best I can do.
Fair enough.
Talk to you later, Garrus.
I'll be here if you need me.
So I'm going to say no, you don't get any bonuses. Okay.
Something different with tonight's meal. Seems like you put in more food and less ass.
Yeah, keep talking.
I'm sure we can add more ass to it if that's what you like. Observation deck, okay. Crew's quarters. It's like I'm lost in the ship already. Best room.
People are talking out there, and I hear it all.
Okay.
That painting has a special place in my heart. An art collector hired me to steal it. When I got there, the painting was gone. On the way out, I saw it being hauled off by another thief. I chased him down, tackled him, and took the painting. That's how KG and I met. We never did turn it into our employers.
Okay, so she's made this her little home.
The Red Rose. That used to be my calling card when I first started out. In place of whatever I took, I left a single red rose. It wasn't until I met KG that I realized how silly it was. He had a way of making you realize when you were just being sentimental. I stole that on a dare, believe it or not. There was a big museum show coming to Ilium. Artifacts from Earth going on tour. Very high security. KG dared me to steal this. So I broke in, hacked the security, put a few guards to sleep, and replaced the piece with a worthless duplicate. They never knew the difference. My first museum job. Nowhere near the last.
I wonder if this is still the case.
That's my favorite piece. Painted for me by a child prodigy from Elysium. She was the cutest thing. She was kidnapped by slavers who hoped to sell her on Omega. I wasn't about to let that happen. I set up an idea as a buyer's rep to get a special tour of the slaver's vessel. Once aboard, I freed the girl and smuggled her off the ship. She painted that for me on the way home. I'll never forget how it felt to watch her work.
But Kitsumi is actually a really, really nice person. But
Don't laugh, I like those books. Romance novels, crime novels, the classics. There's something about the feel of actual paper in your hands, their musty smell. It's relaxing. KG used to find books for me while on the job. Some of these are more valuable than the objects he was hired to steal.
okay. Oh, I have a drink in the red one. I don't know what it is, but I want it. Shepherd the alcoholic. Okay, well, it didn't do much for him. Let's drink the blue one then. Because I believe you can get drunk in this. I'll say don't mix your drinks. Oh, camera's doing the swayiness. Oh my god, that's making me feel motion sick.
No messages for you, Commander.
Yep, I know. Right, so obviously we get to pick where we want to go next. Obviously Widow is already explored. Full of fuel, we ain't got much cash left. Hopefully this is enough. We may as well get on over there and find out what all of that is actually about. get her as a proper crew member, I should say. Oh my god, that's going so much quicker. It's already port, so you know what? I'm not going to scan that one. Again, asteroid field, always worthwhile having a look. This is a moderate.
Probe launched.
Again, it's kind of trying to find the free spot.
Probe away.
Pause on that.
Probe launched.
Oh.
Probe launched.
Again, I'm kind of at that stage where I actually need more cash than research at the minute. Because I'm kind of stifled because I don't have the money to be able to go, I want this new equipment. And you kind of like got to unlock the bits, because it's bit gate kept equipment in this one.
Probe launched. Probe away.
Right, that's port. Like I said, I could piss about and do it and get depleted, but really I'm not. Grab another moderate one.
Probe away. Probe away.
Just gotta kind of look around, try and find that sweet spot.
Probe away.
Well, so there's another one over here.
Probe launched. Launching probe. Probe launched.
There's another one that's not a million miles away. I'm gonna get. Just gonna kind of like have a. Well, no, I'm happy with that. So. I thought that was the one that checked out. Have I got to actually scan it at least once just to get the credit for it? Because it's already par, and I'm sure as I'm not going to spend forever on that. Yeah, I had to literally launch something in to get credit. What a stupid way to do things. That's nice. Oh, it's depleted, so where was the... Oh, we don't get a contact thing, so we just can land straight out the bot. Obviously, good take Kitsumi because, you know, it is her mission. First things first, max out the Master Thief, as you do. We need to pick her speciality. Health, weapons, power recharge. I'm going to say Master Saboteur. I think we can undo things later on. I meant single that. Undo talent points. I want to. Oh no, it does take 2. Oh, okay. Fine, fair enough.
You clean up well, Mr. Solomon Gunn. Hawk won't know what hit him.
Solomon Gunn?
I assume Solomon Gunn is my cover?
You run a small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hawk respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation. Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly. Just don't start talking business with him, and you'll be fine.
Okay.
Remind me, what kind of man are we dealing with?
Hawk's a weapons dealer and smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his gray box. Other than that, he's not so bad. Rich, charismatic, willing to crack open a man's skull to get at the neural implants inside.
Okay.
I take it I'm wearing this getup for a reason.
You'd look really out of place at a society party in armor, don't you think? You
No.
look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
You have been waiting patiently. Our friend Hawk is throwing a party for his closest friends. A couple dozen of the worst liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet. All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man himself. Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. They won't hassle you over a sidearm. Once inside, we'll make our way to Hawk's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up. Then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
So yeah, this isn't just another heist. Better be worth it.
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious? KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
Yeah, she's kind of a little bit too attached, and I don't think she'll move on while she keeps being this attached.
This ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for. This is our stop. After you, Mr. Gunn.
Just one moment, sir. There seems to be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem here?
No, Mr. Huck. Just doing a scan.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Hawk.
Solomon Gunn. A pleasure.
Sir, the scanners aren't picking anything up.
I don't think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble. Do you? You may pass through, Mr. Gunn, with my apologies. But I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
Care to explain why my friend has to stand outside?
Good question.
The look of your friend, so she stays outside. Simple as that.
Of course. If that's what it takes, well, of course. That would kind of I think, give away too much.
No problem. You're the host.
Enjoy the party.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
Any idea why he'd send you away?
No, we've never seen each other in person, and no one knows what I look like. Just watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
I can do this alone. What's the plan? Well, it's going to be a change of plan.
What do we do now?
We go on with the plan. You'll just have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can. We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong. We need to
I
find
want that cloaking device.
We'll figure out the next step then.
But unfortunately, you'll have to watch the next episode if you're watching this on YouTube, or tune in Tuesday next week over on Twitch to watch it live. Obviously, I do a stream on Twitch and YouTube at the same time, but predominantly it is on Twitch. So, as always, thank you for being here. Don't do anything I wouldn't do, and I will see you all again tomorrow with Star Trek Online. Take care, guys.